So, anyways, they didn't need it at court. And so I came down here. That's when me and Seagraves got into it. And she's like, you can't have your phone.
Right.
And I felt like it was because there's the animosity and shit. Right? So it's been a long run. So, I came back 3 days in a row because I wanted to document everything so that when I went back to court, I could say, hey, I tried to get the phone, and now they're not giving it to me, and they're saying that they need it, and X, Y, Z. I wrote Wilson a message. I didn't know he was a rotating judge. When the trial at district court, what was it? When I was doing the deposition, I asked Oppie, did you ever get a search warrant for the phone? And he said, I'm not sure. And he looked over because you all had a party there, like they, everybody was there to see me go down. And Oppie, I'm assuming he looked at Guerrero because he told me Guerrero something, and he said, did we ever get? Yeah, we did, but we weren't able to download the entire phone. We only got to 60-something%. But we did get a search warrant, and I said, can I get a copy of that while he was on the stand?
Right.
And he said, I don't have it with me. Beta Cole didn't have it with him either. And I had so much going on.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
I was surprised that it wasn't given to me at court, and I kind of expected it, but I had other things, and my mind was going crazy. So I looked up the policies, and in the policy it says that when they seize a cell phone for a search warrant, that the search warrant would be provided to the victim.
Right.
Right. And it never
there's
was.
a pink copy that. Yeah.
And it never was.
Okay.
And this was stolen from me before they took me down to the sheriff's department, and I never got an inventory thing from them. So yeah.
Let me go look real quick because our ceremony starts in hours. Let me go look. I'll see if I can find it for you right now. I'm here to help you. So I've always worked good.
I had to pull up. We have, and I had faith in you. And I saw something yesterday. I saw the headshots on the back wall, and I was like, holy shit, that's what I've been asking for. That I was told I couldn't get. Now, per the public records request, and the 132.1, it says right in there. Not headshots. It says profile pictures.
Right.
Is a public record.
Right.
And I just noticed that I got an email a month ago from the assistant attorney.
Yeah.
And she said, here's the one thing, but I couldn't. The other thing was in a public record. I didn't remember what the second thing was. And I was thinking maybe it's headshots, but I want her to tell me what was the second thing. And when she says it's headshots, that way I can paste the actual law into it, the general statute that says that profile pictures are a public record.
We send everything to them, so she probably responded to you. I'm still working on the
emails.
The emails. I'm still working on those. I hadn't forgot about.
I was gonna ask you about that.
I have to go through. They send me all the ones that hit off a certain name, but sometimes it might not even be what you're looking for. Like it might be an audit of our DCI, but it's not what you're looking for. So I'm having to go through and I'm making a file. So I'm working on it. I told her I'd get you that as quick as possible, and I'm not trying to hide anything.
We never followed up on the complaints. I'd asked you because I feel like there was improper.
I sent those to the chief. So
and I need to talk to him about that, and I'll be more than happy to. But I want to make sure I got my ducks in a row too.
Let me go look for this real quick for you. Yeah,
those were improper investigations, and it's not up to me to prove that they were unethical in their actions, because it would be, if I lied about it, you all need to prove that I lied about it. So, and I put my information out there, like you said, I had it, and I still haven't been able to go through pictures to see if I actually had the time stamp.
A lot of that stuff goes to, I'm admin, so a lot of stuff goes to them, so I kind of get you what you need, but I don't know anything about what happened on a lot of the investigations. I do some, but not a lot of them. But let me go look for this thing real quick, because I'm not trying to cut you off. We have a conversion ceremony I got to get dressed for. So let me go and I'll be right back.
I'm going to check out some material. Sounds good, man. Thanks.
Yes, sir.
Thanks, Harry. Nice meeting you too, by the way.
Good to see you in person.
Likewise. Stuff. I mean, they buy so much of it, and then they give it away as rewards. This is what we were looking at last night. Let's see what we got here. You got that. Oh, the interview room guys. Apparently they do interviews on Tuesday and Thursday. But I thought it was a little strange how they have the tissue, but the Jurgensens in the tissue. Is that, I don't know how they're hiring people, but back in junior high, I used to have some of this next to my bed and a whole bunch of these in a tissue box. I know what I was doing back then. Okay.
Okay, so he is on duty, he's the only one who can make changes to the report, but he is here today, but he's out on the road, so I can put you through his extension if you wanna leave him a message, and then when he's available, give you a call back. Okay, Karen, I think I got you, Like I said, he's the only one who can make changes to that report. Oh, yeah. No, you wouldn't be able to do like a duplicate report, it would have to be from, the office of the commissioner from him. That's gonna be a question for him as well, and like I said, he is on duty, and I can get you over to the decision and I'll call back. Yeah, I can get the report, right? They do get certified with a web. Alright, so let me take a look. Hi, I'm sorry about that. How can I help you?
Yes, I just want to find out, I don't know if I'm in the right place or not. What happened, T-Mobile sent me an account here, which I don't have no idea about.
Okay,
So they say it's probably a fraud, that's what they say.
okay.
So I just want to make sure, because I have no idea about it.
Is that your address?
Yes.
Your-
Yeah.
So is somebody opened a fraudulent account on this guy? He's needing to
By the office, and they refuse to even check
fill out a
check it out.
Okay, and then,
criminal complaint.
Yes,
okay, what's a good phone number for you?
980-622-1089.
Alright, if you wanna take a seat, we'll have an officer come with you.
Okay. One question I got for you. How would I know if this is fake or is the original paper?
That would probably be a question for an officer, I'm not really sure about that. Is that related to the safety?
No. This is a tax paper. But you know how they do? They send us something and then I don't wanna pay something that's fake.
Yeah, I would probably.
I did, but it's a whole bunch of process of, and that's why I kinda think that it looks like fake, because I can't get to know it.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that, I don't think the officers can, unfortunately, I don't know the answer, I'm sorry.
Okay, that's fine, I just want to know, because for real, I gotta find out. I think the tax people don't know. Even the tax people don't know if it's fake or not. Just someone will get back with me? Okay, thank you.
So they don't have a search warrant for that phone, guys. There was no probable cause for a search warrant for that phone. This is all related to Koch, whatever his name is, when they're chasing that young dude. They pulled over. They left their car unsecured, similar to what Timothy Larson did before he executed that human being down at Nissan. Cars of Concord, I think it was, shot him 5 or 6 times in the chest. Well, Timothy Larson left his vehicle unsecured. And he approached somebody who looked suspicious and probably was suspicious, was probably going through a mental crisis. A foot pursuit ensued. The unarmed civilian ran to Timothy Larson's vehicle and opened the door because it wasn't secure, and he jumped inside of it, and that's when Timothy Larson unloaded 4 shots into the guy's chest, and then a 5th one for good measure, which they couldn't even cover up the excessive force on it. And that's why I checked that car that day to see if it was secure. It wasn't. I published it. Concord Police Department made themselves look bad once again. And Bradley Oppie had to listen to some grievances, redressing some grievances. Here comes Yuri.
So I'll help you out here.
You got it.
Yeah, man. Here's the whole thing, the whole search warrant.
Oh. I'll let you know, man. I appreciate it. Nice to meet you. I see you picture and stuff like that. I have no reason to.
So when I get these, instead of waiting to the end, can we start sending some of the emails to the attorney, or go ahead and give them to you as we go along? That one won't take as long?
Yeah, please.
Because I hate it's taking this long.
That way I kind of see what I'm,
Yeah.
what I'm looking for. So
Right.
Especially, like I said, I'm wanting the stuff where I know it pertains to me, but it starts sending it out to the team about First Amendment auditors, because of what I kept getting called, even though I was telling people I'm a journalist. You know, that
Right.
First Amendment, and so I know that I would assume that the officers were getting updates because they were really fucking up in a lot of the videos and doing
Right.
things that they shouldn't have. And
That's what I'm looking for. Like if it doesn't, I kind of glean what you're looking for. So if it's like not even, if you use the word alter, but it's not pertaining to anything, it's like about a DCI. I just been going those. I said this is what he wants. So that's why I've been going
Yeah.
through it. It's taking me a while. They would think I forgot about you. See, actually, I called her the other day.
I feel like I was like they're stalling because of these court cases and everything.
Yeah,
They want the court case to fall and then they'll release it.
I'm a one-man band when it comes to that, and I've been having to go through them as I get. There's like 9,000 different emails that it hits off parts of a word. It might not be a word that pertains to it.
Yeah.
So I have to go through and make sure I don't send you a bunch of junk. So I don't want you to send you a bunch of junk, and you're saying, well, they're sending me a bunch of junk, now I got to cipher through it.
And I understand what you mean by that query and what it pulls
Right.
up and how
Right. So,
delicate it
if
is.
you got any questions, just call me. I'm working on as
You've
fast
been
as I
nothing but a
can.
class act, dude. Thank you.
Thank
I
you.
appreciate
Appreciate
it.
it.
All right, Yuri. All right, guys. Warrant in hand. You guys want to see this? I want to see it. I want to fucking see it bad. Here we go. So at 12:15, I'm pretty sure that was after the court date. That was after Judge Wilson told them that they had asked them if they needed it. Both of them said no. I don't think that's an XR, guys. All right, guys. Basically, what it's saying is, they watched the video of me checking the taxpayer vehicle to see if it was secured. Again, this is all due to the Timothy Larson execution.